Remember when a nigga used to be dreaming about the process? Broke little kid with no dollar in his pocket. Used to try to dance, but really wasn't an object. Tried to play the keys, but nigga not a locksmith.
All right, this is MC Cashe doing the wrap up the month show for you from all my fans, and this is my guest, Yonker.
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good, bro. Just living. Just taking
like-
a day at a time.
I like how way more professional your setup looks than mine. Green screen, and if we really wanted to right now, we could get you an ocean.
If I can really show you what's outside of these frames, bro, you'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah, it looks professional. That's because I make it look professional. But hey, outside it's like a fucking bed right here, couch and shit on the floor. Like,
Yeah, bro. So that kind of brings me to one of my topics I wanted to talk about is your YouTube channel. And I watch them all when I see them posted on like Instagram or whatever. And sometimes I'll just be on YouTube and they'll pop up in my feed. So I watch them and they're pretty good, bro. Like I mean, how many subscribers you got?
All right. I had 173. I lost 2 subscribers this week.
Why?
It's because of my consistency. I need to be pushing more content. I need more content. Just keep pushing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, I'm just trying to do like a videos a week. So slowly and for surely, I'm gonna get my followers back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just getting into this thing. I'm just like trying to branch out, and I definitely wanted to do it my own way. So
that's the best way to do it, bro. Just follow your own. You know what I'm saying? Your own blueprint, your own criteria. Hey, people are gonna vibe with it.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good news.
Yeah. People's going to vibe with it for sure, bro. No matter what. Only thing I say for anybody that's trying to do YouTube or anything, like, just be consistent. If you just do like a whole bunch of videos a week, like 9 times out of 10, people's gonna vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna create your little fan base, and voila, people are always gonna be fucking with you.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. And I don't know, a lot of people need that advice. You see a lot of YouTube channels that got like 3 videos over the course of 3 years.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that too. Like, I get those type of numbers, you know what I'm saying? I don't make crazy numbers. I get like 10 views here and there, you know what I'm saying? But hey, as long as people keep fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? As long as there's people that's watching me, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, that's good. That's where
You know what I'm saying?
You need to put your head set, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on your YouTube channel, I noticed the thing you do at the beginning.
Hey, yeah.
It makes me think of like some kind of like genie, like
some goofy shit. I don't know where I got that shit from, but like, I'm just goofy, man. Me and my friends, bro, we just do dumb shit, goofy shit. I don't know where that came from, but it worked, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna rock with it. People like it. I'm gonna rock with it.
Yeah, I watched your most recent video, and it was something to do with something else, and then the last part of the video was you in the studio with me.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute, who was there? Whoa. I was there.
You was there, bro. You was there. You was part of the vision, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cool little vlogs, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the little vlog thing now, you know what I mean? That's what people do.
No, it was good. It was a good one. So your music, let's go into that. So I think you got some real skill for sure.
I appreciate it.
And so when I was listening, when we first got together, I would listen and I'm like, yeah, that's like a New York feel. And I'm like, I got the, like, that's all those New York bigs, like, you know, Notorious B.I.G.,
right,
Jay-Z, all those guys, they're, you know, obviously some of my influences. So I just look at them like they're like legends and stuff, obviously.
Same. Hell yeah.
But that's what I think I really gravitated to all 3 of y'all, is because y'all more LEO was a different style, but he's kind of seemed like North and West Coast more style.
Yeah,
to
he got
me.
that like he got to me he got that like back and forth, man. He could like mix it
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you that East Coast feel, and he'll go back and give you the West Coast feel.
Yeah,
So like
he does go back and forth. That's
really
what was so
versatile
like,
with it.
yeah. And but going back to y'all, to you and YV,
Mhm.
it was just like it felt like Wu-Tang, you know. It felt
Right.
like that kind of spirit where it's just like you just lay it to
Hell
where
yeah.
it's, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like, you know it when you see it, and it's kind of got that like confidence is what I'm thinking of. Like,
It's just so much that we're inspired from, and I feel like it comes out in all of our music. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we just get like bits and pieces of everybody that we listen to, and it just comes out like that. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll hear a little bit of Kendrick, or you'll hear a little bit of, like you said, Wu-Tang, or whatever it may be, but I just feel like that all came down to the things we also listen to in music that we just always sit around and just, you know what I mean, vibe to.
yeah, what do you listen to? Like, what on the average day, what do you listen to?
Me particularly, okay, I listen to a lot of boom bap hip hop. So, you know, I like to listen to a Tribe Called Quest. I listen to a lot of, like, you know, Wu-Tang, of course, Nas. And if we want to talk about like kind of like up to date artists, you know, I listen to a lot of Wiz, you know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa got a lot of nice beat choices in his you know what I mean, his tracks and stuff like that. Also as well, like Jack Harlow is a new artist that I'm just now vibing with. He goes real hard, bro.
Yeah,
And Run with the Jewels, all that stuff, man. Like
yeah,
all that stuff goes hard, bro. I listen to a lot.
yeah. Do you that you said Tribe Called Quest, that makes me think of that song. Kick it, can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can I
I like
kick
that too.
it? Yeah, all that, man. Slick Rick, man, all that shit. Dog. Like I
Uh,
love old school hip hop. Like ain't nothing better to me than old school hip hop. Like today's hip hop is alright to me. You feel me? But you know
yeah,
what I mean? When I back then when people were actually pushing a pen, you know what I'm saying? When their
yeah.
analogies was actually meaning something and actually talking about things that they was going through in their time, like that's the shit that I like to vibe to and listen to.
Yeah, and which, like, in today they kind of focus on the sound more than anything, and that's okay as a musician.
Right.
Like, for just an example, like, um what are those rock, I can't believe I'm blanking on their name.
Nirvana, yeah.
Nirvana,
Hell yeah.
they like, when he was getting big, people were like, "Oh, this song has a deeper meaning. It means this and this and this."
Right.
And in an interview, they asked him about that theory, and he was like, "No, it doesn't. It means whatever you want it to mean. It just sounds right for the song."
Right. Okay.
And there is like a musician style to that I feel like mumble rap and all that stuff is doing.
Right. It's a feeling, I think, more than
Yeah,
anything. It's like in the
they're going
moment,
for the
you know what I
feeling.
mean?
Yeah,
Right.
but what, like, lyricists don't mess with mumble rap because they that's not that's like blasphemy to them.
Right. It's like it's nothing you can
You
take
gotta
from
be
it. Like
saying
you
something.
can't learn anything from mumble rap if you're just a lyricist. Like what can you get from that? What can you get out of that? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nothing.
And at my school, we were talking about that the other day. It's like, you know, there's a musician style to it. Obviously, they do melodies, and they do like stuff when
Mhm.
even if it sounds trash, they'll be like, yeah, 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 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But
Little ad-libs, you know.
to someone like me and you, that we look at that like, what? That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's like wow. But don't get me wrong though. Like I catch myself, you know, listen to it sometimes. I don't say that it's my favorite type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't,
Yeah,
but I do catch myself every now and then listen to like some Trippie Red or you know
yeah,
what I mean, some Playboy Cardi or something like that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes songs do go hard, but I can't see myself doing that like as a thing. Like that's just my thing. That's just my genre. That's just how my style. Period. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
And I think that it just kind of goes to art itself. Like,
yeah.
we we're the type of person that, as an artist, are precise, and we draw in straight lines, and they just kind of like
Mhm.
color the whole thing, like
Fuck
splash
all
paint,
that.
like just
Yeah,
get it on there.
right.
And we're like trying to make something perfect with, even with our ad libs, it's got to fit
Yeah,
It's got to fit this meaning behind this is this, and the double entendres, and you're a wordsmith.
Right.
So we look at the effort that we put into it, and someone like us that isn't big, looking at someone like I don't know, Future going hundred through the whole thing. It's kind of like some resentment there. Like I'm putting in all this work, and you're just going hundred. So
and make millions. And make millions, bro. Like Cardi came out with an album, only did like he was just doing hooks. Like his whole album was just hooks. Like all his songs was like a minute long. And bro, I bet he made millions, dude. Like
I bet, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just effortless. You don't gotta do much.
But I think you brought up Nas too. Oh, I got something in my throat. You brought up Nas, and that I had a discussion at school about that because the teachers were like, and I don't think they were trying to like disrespect Nas or anything, but they were just like, what has Nas brought to the game that another rapper hasn't?
Man, what? I wish I was in that class. That's all I can say. Yo, this guy Nas, bro, man, it's deeper than just rap. You know what I mean? It's like some people don't know that Nas rap out of other people's experience. You know what I mean? He's not just rapping like, us rappers, we always talk about I. Ourselves, I. He like to talk about like the shit other people going through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like no matter who it could be, like you don't know what life could be in other people's shoes, and that's what I kind of like about Nas. You know what I'm saying? He kind of open-minded and self-educated. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that people don't see behind just music. You know what I mean? People just want to focus on music, but hey, that man did a lot behind music. Self-teaching yourself is not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? Especially in this world. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I got a lot. That's why I have a lot of props for Nas.
Yeah, I mean, like people say he's one of the greats, and that's one of the people that's not my influence.
Right.
But I can't argue with it just because he seems so influential to the masses. Like it's especially on the East Coast, it's Nas, Jay-Z. You throw in a few more people, maybe 50 Cent makes the list.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's just like I can't argue with that. But one of the things I had to say for Nas, I was like, you can't take away the fact that he had one of the best beef in hip hop, and that was like
that was legendary.
Like
that's
beef is half of hip hop. Like
I feel like that's what's part of beef, other than Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? That right there is part of like the era of beef, bro. Period. Like, that was some tough shit back then.
Yes, and when he told Jay-Z, because I'm studying him, I have to, because if he's one of the greats, I have to study that and see what I can take from that.
Right.
But like one of the lines he said against Jay-Z, he was like, "You got dick sucking lips," and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that's like going back to that's did Jay dirty." Oh man, but yeah, I gotta give my credit to Nas because you don't. That's the thing though, is like if you're not influential to somebody, but they still say everybody else messes with you, there's got to be something to it.
Yeah.
So what else was it? Where was I going with that? That kind of brings me to the state of like the industry. And we talked about mumble rap and stuff, but do you think it like there's gonna be like, do you think it's gonna be like a pendulum, like where it swings back towards lyricists, or do you think it's just kind of gonna steadily go that way?
I feel like it may be, bro. I feel like we're gonna go back. You know, they say history tends to repeat itself. So I feel like we're gonna get tired of this trend sooner or later. You know, sooner or later we're gonna get tired of this, mumble trend, and I feel like it's gonna have to come back to the artists that's actually, you know what I'm saying, lyricists, you know what I mean, actually talking about something in their songs, you feel me? And not just drugs and all this bullshit, but actually has a story to tell, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I feel like that time is gonna come back, bro, because all that mumble shit, you don't get no longevity out of that.
Yeah, that's true. They're usually like a flash in the pan, any artist who does come out.
Right.
But I mean, what scares me about it is that like rock, I don't think it's come back in the way that it used to be. Like it was huge in the 90s.
Yeah, definitely.
And before then, like I look it up, no one sounds like Elvis, you know?
Yeah, right.
So a trend happened to where it wasn't as cool anymore at some point, and then something new came about, like hip hop or you know, harder rock or you know whatever, you know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like it could. There's a potential for this little trend to be a bridge to something bigger, and then hip hop just gets
just left in the wind.
yeah, like real hip hop, lyricism, hip hop,
real hip hop, just left in the wind. What happened?
That's what scares me. Like I don't want that to happen.
I definitely don't want that to happen. But it's funny that you mentioned rock because it's crazy that I can kind of even see those type of references in today's mumble rap music. Like, you can see that rock style flavor in those artists. You know, like Playboy Cardi. You know what I mean? He got like a rock style persona to him. You feel me? Yeah. Even Wiz Khalifa have a little rock star persona to him.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like what you're saying is like rock is probably kind of even evolving into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So
I totally agree when they like,
or even vice versa, hip hop is evolving to rock. It's like they just mesh in well together.
It's just I feel like eventually everything's just gonna go.
Yeah, just one genre. Just everything is one.
Yeah, the radio stations aren't gonna know what to play because they'll be like, "Here's
only one radio station."
we're a alternative radio station.
Yeah, just alternative music. Period. That may be the future, man.
So you with your music, where do you no scratch that. What do you want to do now? What are you like if you had your hands on the wheel?
All right.
You wanted to you were in a rocket and you wanted to aim to what planet? You want to go to hip hop? You want to go to I don't know, talk show or famous YouTube channel? Where do you want to go?
I had this question a lot, asking me a lot, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, I think people are afraid to bring things together. You feel me? I feel like now it's 2021, you feel me? We live in a world where you can do YouTube and music and bring that together. There's artists right now, you know what I'm saying, as we speak, that are acclaimed YouTube rappers.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're moving in the right way, I feel. They're moving in the right way. They're creating something new. And I feel like this trend that's happening, I feel like it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to start doing in the near future. So why not try to hop on it? So like me, I'm trying to do the whole YouTube, Twitch thing, but also getting those people to know that, hey, I'm a rapper first before I do any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a rapper first. And, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I want to move all that together, like gaming, YouTube, my rap stuff, all that in one whole bubble. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, I definitely think you're right. It's all headed there.
It's all headed there. I mean, like, because when a rapper drop music, the first place you go see their videos or whatever is on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's all there already. And like, why not just keep that as the package? You feel me? I don't want to be like doing YouTube now and then I feel like, oh well, my music is doing more than the YouTube, so I'm gonna just branch off of YouTube and leave it behind. I want to make sure that people know that, hey, I'm a YouTuber and a musician. I'm all of that. I'm an entertainer. You feel me? That's that. I'm an entertainer. I'm an artist. You feel me? So first, so like, you know, that's how I want to move.
I mean, I had the same idea because I wouldn't be doing this otherwise.
Right. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing right now is going towards the right direction, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, so you said you're a rapper first.
Definitely.
So now on the music side,
Mhm.
where do you want to go from there? Do you
I
think?
just studio time, man. Like I just want to drop singles. That's all I want to do, really, and just drop singles. And you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm a bit of an introverted person. You know what I mean? When I do things like this, you know what I mean. I'm more of a comfortable space, but like more when I'm like around people. It's weird, bro. It's like when I'm around people, I get a little introverted. When I'm on stage or anything, like all that shit go away. But
Yeah, I'm the
um,
same way. Yeah,
so like I don't know where I was going with this, but I don't know where I was going with it, but you know, I think that that's why I kind of like to close myself in. I feel like when I want to do videos and stuff like that, I want it to be more creative side, more like animated, maybe do more animation type things like that. You know, just things that draws the attention of people.
yeah. Uh, so as far as style, would that be like Wiz Khalifa, stoner? You
Man,
know, then
most
not
definitely a
not
lot of
stoner rap, but
yeah, but hey, I would just let that be known. I am, you know, I'm a stoner. You know, what I mean, I smoke a lot. Just let that be known. I smoke a lot of weed. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of stoner like vibes in my music. I do, and even like video game references and stuff. Y'all probably catch that here and there, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah,
I was just thinking that newer style of lyricism, like Mac Miller, like chill sides.
definitely. That
Yeah,
man, I forgot to say that. That's definitely one of my top artists that I listen to is Mac Miller, bro.
I
Mac
love
Miller,
Mac Miller, man.
Wiz, bro. Those two, hell yeah. They the reason why I, you know, do the little stoner type vibe music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So shout out to Mac Miller and Wiz.
dude, Mac Miller. His latest album that he came up with post, whatever.
Nah, I
Uh,
cried. I'm not gonna even lie. Cried, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mac Miller got me through so much. He got me through high school. You can ask Elio, bro. He got me through high school. He got me through college. You know what I'm saying? When he passed, bro, yeah, that was kind of like hard for me. So that album came out, I definitely cried my eyes out when that shit came out, bro. So I'm not be gonna lie.
it was sad, bro.
Yeah,
It was sad.
definitely.
But um, do you do you listen to beats? I was gonna ask, like, what's your process as far as writing?
What I like to do is I like to just listen to a lot of beats. I could probably just pick a time where I just sit down, listen to beats, put on like a little beat selection, either that's being on SoundCloud or on YouTube, and I just let it go. And then whatever I feel like sounds nice to me, I probably just put them down on the list. Like, okay, I want to write to that. You know what I'm saying? I want to write to that.
Yeah,
I want to write to that. And then I kind of do that. And after I'm done doing that, then I'll go back to the process of writing. You know what I mean? I don't like to kind of. I'm a slow writer, bro. Like
yeah,
honestly, I'm a very slow writer. So I like to take my time with it, and I also don't like to kind of not like rush it, but I don't want to force my lyrics. You know what I mean? I want to make sure everything do make sense. I want to make sure that you know what I mean. These words are appropriate, and I'm not just saying shit and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying type stuff.
yeah,
Um, and that when I do that, so I kind of just write to one beat, probably do that for like a good hour. If I don't finish it, then I go on to the next beat, write that for a little bit. You know what I mean? I do scratch a lot too. Also be writing shit that probably don't sound good like an hour from when I did it. So I'll probably like scratch it and be like, oh fuck this, start over.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can ever start over. I
You don't
think
think it, man?
I,
Sometimes, hey, I
I,
be starting over so many times, bro. Like so many times. Cause
what I do is if I don't like what I got,
yeah,
I'll take the few lines. Well, I guess I do start over in a sense. I'll take the lines that I think are really clever,
yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
move them over to my other notes.
Oh, okay.
So I just have good lines to pull from when I'm writing my next
Right.
song.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
it's kind of like recycling. I'll
Yeah.
recycle lines.
Recycle. I do that too. I do that too sometimes. Sometimes I end up one day I finish a whole song on a beat, and the next day I'm like, damn, these lyrics don't sound good on this beat. So then I'll use that lyrics for another song. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
shit like that. Just recycle them or whatever.
Um, yeah, that's the process for me. It depends on what mood I am, but it's kind of like I I can write in 10 minutes, and sometimes it'll take me 6 months to finish a certain song. Especially if it's like a club song, I take forever to write those.
Hey, Same, bro. Same.
But when I'm going in with a point, like let's say, yesterday I smashed my foot, I can write a song about that. But I can't write a song about going to a club because I don't like clubs.
Exact same, bro. That's not the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out. You know what I mean? I'm very introverted. I stay inside. So hey, most shit I'm gonna be talking about is just me being inside, probably playing video games, smoking weed or whatever. I don't go to clubs. I don't do gangster shit. So hey, I'm already in my own lane.
What is there anything like that, like hobbies you have that you just like you can't get enough of?
Man, I love video games.
Yeah.
love video games, bro. I'm in the process of building a beastie ass PC. I got a lot of parts. I'm waiting on, if anybody know what 3090 GPUs are, I'm trying to get those. You know what I'm saying? They're out of stock every day. Video gaming is one of my biggest hobbies. Also photography, cinematography, of course. I went to school, went to Art Institute, got my degree in film and video production. And yeah, pretty much those two things, man. I love doing that. And I also just like adventuring, just like, probably going on a little hike or some shit like that. I don't know.
You hike?
Like heck yeah, I hike. Me and my girl hike.
I don't hike.
You don't hike, man?
I don't hike.
Got to, man. Sometimes
I need some good lifestyle hobbies like
nature.
That.
Gotta appreciate nature sometimes, bro.
I hate nature, bro. I'm just like, I don't know. I grew up around that. Y'all grew up like closer to the city.
Man, yeah, I grew up in the city, man. So
I grew up in the woods.
So you tired of that shit, man?
I'm tired.
Fuck that. I want to
the bees everywhere.
Downtown. I want to be downtown. I feel you.
Yeah. So downtown's more where I want to be. Yeah, but I was just saying that just because I got this. I was wondering if you watch that Marvel stuff.
Definitely.
Definitely. Have you seen the new stuff?
I haven't watched the. I need to watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
You finished WandaVision?
I haven't finished WandaVision. No, I gotta finish that too as well. I've been slacking, bro. I've been slacking on the Marvel and I've been slacking on DC. I want to see this.
You haven't seen the Snyder Cut?
No, I haven't seen it.
It completely redeems it.
Really, it's better. It's like 100% better.
100% better. It's 4 hours long, but it's 100% better.
I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching it. I know that should go hard. Me and Elio, we big comic book fans. That's all we talk about, bro. It's just comic shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't know if you'll love it. I don't know it because I'm not big on DC as far as like the comics. Like you give me a Marvel hero, odds are I'm gonna know who that is.
Okay.
But you give me some DC heroes, I'm like, I know Batman, Superman, Green Lantern.
Oh, so you more DC than Marvel? That's more DC than Marvel. I'm a Marvel fan all the way, bro. I'm more Marvel than DC. You feel me? But my Spider-Man favorite is my favorite hero is Spider-Man. Second favorite is Static Shock. You know what I mean? Static Shock is a beast.
Isn't Static Shock?
I mean, Static Shock is DC. I'm tripping. Static Shock is my favorite DC character. That's what I meant to say.
I love the cartoon Static Shock. I don't know what happened. Was he his own hero, or was he always part of the DC universe?
He was his own hero, but there was a season where, you know what I'm saying, he joined. He joined the fucking crew, whatever they call it.
The Justice League.
The Justice League, yeah.
But I didn't know if that was like a DC comic.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Yeah, that was a DC comic.
I didn't know
that's something that actually happened. You know how like these comics have so many like alternate universes and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like you get lost sometimes because it's like, damn, Earth 1 and Earth 2 and all this type shit. I'm like, what the
fuck? Yeah, that's the thing that really bugs me. Multiverses, and I feel like that's where everybody's going right now with
everything universe. Is doing that shit.
I'm kind of like I don't know, because it kind of like muddies the water for me.
Yeah, it kills everything. You're like, bro, wait, what time are we in? Like, I don't know. Like,
what time? Where are you from? What Earth?
What Earth? Future, past.
Let me look that up in the books.
So yeah, I'm a big comic book fan and a big Star Wars fan as well. I like Star Wars, Mandalorian, and all that shit is live.
Yeah. Oh, you watch The Mandalorian?
Hell yeah.
One of my favorite comedians. Like, I thought I would probably wouldn't have watched it if it wasn't for Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
I love Bill Burr. He's only in 2 episodes total.
What character was he like?
Okay, so do you remember it was kind of, a lot of people didn't like the first episode that he was in, but it was the one where they have a team and he's the bald guy and he grabs Baby Yoda and he like tries to, like, he acts like he's gonna drop it. He's a total dick.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, he's a hilarious comedian, bro. You should watch. He's all over Netflix and all that. He's hilarious.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely would try to check him out.
Yeah, and he's got his own animated show called F is for Family.
Oh yeah, I'm into that show.
Yeah,
that's my fucking show right there.
Yeah, he created it.
He created that. Okay.
He's hilarious, bro. He's funny. I'll listen to his podcast sometime. Like, I'm probably more a fan of Bill Burr than I am Marvel. I'll say that.
Oh damn. Okay.
Because I just
F is for Family is hilarious, dude. That show is hilarious.
Oh man, yeah. It's loosely, like very loosely based on his childhood. So
yeah, like it's upcoming
that's why
in like the 70s or something like that.
Yeah, that's why the little kid is named Bill.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, he's got some funny bits, man. But what was I saying? What was I saying before Bill Burr? Oh, we're just talking about TV shows. Yeah, The Mandalorian's really good. It reminds me of like a spaghetti western, but in space.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's a good way to describe it, yo. I feel that 100%. Hell yeah. It does give it like a western feel, especially like the type of planets and shit that he goes to. Like, it make it feels like a western.
Yeah, a lot of desert stuff.
Yeah, a lot of desert type shit.
So as far, like, I don't know, what is there anything you want to
Yeah, man, I want to know, like,
is there anything you want to ask me?
Yeah, I definitely want to know, how did Cashe get into the music? Like, how did music, you know what I mean, became your passion?
Music became my passion through my brother, who was really passionate about it in high school, and he built his own studio. So, and he was always big into, like, I would always look up to him, obviously, because he was 8 years older than me. So, you know, it's not where like you're around the same age and you hate your older brother.
Yeah, I feel that.
But he was like 8 years older, so everything he did was cool. Yeah. So, and he got really into Eminem, and that was probably my influence too. But he kind of liked that Eminem bubble, that G-Unit, Aftermath.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He liked that. He was really into that. But eventually it kind of slowed down for him. He got, you know, he kind of lost passion with it, with some, you know, whatever. Some drama happened. He was just kind of over the whole thing, so he just kind of quit investing into his studio. And that's how I, like, because when we started recording together, that's the reason I was going to Magic, is because he kind of my brother kind of shut all that stuff down.
Right.
So that's why I was going there. But anyway, when he kind of fell off and started slowing down with music and stuff, I was kind of in that bubble too, that Aftermath and Shady Records and all that. But I branched, like, if you go to in that bubble, a lot of white rappers stay in that bubble.
Yeah.
So they end up sounding exactly like Eminem or whatever. Right. And I mean, you could still hear some Eminem in my, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
cadence, you know.
Yeah, my cadence, exactly.
But it's you're just inspired by it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is that like you'll hear things that in my music too that aren't Eminem. Like you'll hear a song that kind of
Hell
sounds
yeah.
more like, I don't know, something I heard from Kendrick or something I heard from Royce the 5'9"
Yeah, me and Elio say
doing a
that,
style.
talk about that all the time. We like, yo, man, Cash sound like, like this sound like a G Unit type thing. You know what I'm saying? When we listen to it, like, yo, this sound like G Unit. Or sometimes we like, damn, this sound like some Dr. Dre shit. Even your beat selection even sound like some, after
Yeah.
that type stuff.
The thing that keeps me in that bubble that I hate sometimes is that it's like the beats. I love the way the music sounds.
Right.
If you give me like a Nas track or Nas beat type beat, I'd get on there no problem. Like I like that. The thing is that I naturally gravitate towards Dre style beats that are just really intense on the drums and kind of boom bappy, but like have a lot of melody too.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I think now I'm kind of past all that because all those guys that there's like, I guess there's still stuff I can learn from them, but a lot of them aren't rapping anymore. There's no like, Dr. Dre's not putting out something every year, and neither is 50 Cent.
Right.
And Eminem is, but I've heard everything. Like
yeah, it's
I'm
like
still
it's not the
like
same.
a fan.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you can only listen to those artists so much. So now then all these big guys started coming up like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. I really like Royce the 5'9", even though that's still in that camp. But it's what got me into music was my brother.
All right.
But the fact that it was Eminem, and then it was like opening floodgates to me. Like you just like all this expanded to somewhere. These people hang out with these people. Dr. Dre is from Death Row, and before that he was from NWA, and all these people that like just were connected to it. Just like made me feel like Pac is a huge influence on me. I love Pac, and I have a verse in my latest song that kind of replicates what he did on a song called Wonder Why They Call You Bitch.
Yeah.
And like that, like they're just, I don't know, man. I just love music so much.
I feel that, man. I
And
love music too, man.
the thing is like it's kind of like an obsession with me. So it's because number one, writing music's like a puzzle to me. I like puzzles. I can sit there all day and do a puzzle.
Right.
But it's just that there's that aspect to it that makes me obsessed with it, that keeps me entertained, and then there's just like the mythology of it. Biggie versus Pac, like that West Coast East Coast war, the history of it, and I'm obsessed with that too.
Hip hop, period. It's just so.
Yeah, I could breathe it in all day, and that's why I watch documentaries all the time on it. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It's like an unhealthy obsession.
But it's good though. You know what I mean? It's definitely good for what you're doing. It's gonna definitely help you a lot because it's like doing research. You know what I mean? The more you do research, the more you're gonna just be well and educated on what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a win-win.
What I actually learned in that did you see that new Biggie documentary?
Oh, I heard of it. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, though.
No, I was late to it too. You're good, man. The people kept saying like, "Oh, did you hear that new Biggie thing?" Well, no, but I go back and forth with Biggie, man. I think he's a legend for sure, but definitely the way he rapped is something to be pulled from, like to study, because
definitely, hell yeah,
he did it like with drums,
right?
Like that's what they were saying in the documentary. Like he went to Jamaica when he was little, and he had an uncle in Jamaica, and he like had like he would. They did it perfectly, but like they matched some Jamaica drums with the way he's rapping.
Right.
And he basically learned that rhythm, that
That's how you
way
got
to
his
write
flow,
rhymes
probably.
from that style of drumming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it sounded so smooth. It's because he's just, what I notice is that the way we do it is that like it's line punch, line punch.
Yeah.
He would do like punch line punch. Like it's just like
That's a
I'd
whole
rather get
different style.
hardcore before, and
Yeah.
it's the
It's a whole mastermind, bro.
it's
Just a whole mastermind. Like he really knew his shit back and forth, bro. It doesn't matter. He knew what he was doing.
yeah, for sure. And it just looks like it's crazy. It hurts my confidence, bro. It seems like these guys, they just do it so easy. But at the same time, you got these mumble raps, and then you're like, I'm better than you. So
I hate it. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get it how you live, I guess. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people are just good at what they do, you know what I mean? A lot of these mumble rappers, all they know is probably just hood stuff, street stuff. So that's the only thing they could rap about, and that's how I guess that type of style is. I don't know.
I don't know. That's yeah. So that's how I feel about hip hop.
That's how you feel about hip hop. That's how you got into music. That's cool, man. And another question I also have is, because I know you're doing this whole up data thing. Like, what do you see that going in like 5 to like 10 years from now? Like,
That's a good question, because it really depends on where life takes me, because it's constantly shifting, because where do I want it to go? What I'd like to see is everybody who's involved get successful and, be able to stand on their own, all that. But, realistically, we don't have all the resources. Not one of us has made it big, including myself. So it's not like I can be like, go get it. Here's $1 million.
Right.
Go buy yourself a jacket and a record label.
You'll be Oprah Winfrey if that
was. You get a record deal.
You get a record deal. Everybody, you get a video.
No, yeah. So I don't know what I'd really short term. What I'd like to do is get everybody going and doing what I'm doing and releasing a single a month.
Okay. Yeah.
So what that kind of does is it kind of, number one, it's good for the Updated brand,
right?
Because it's constantly content. It makes Updated a valuable brand because it's actually doing something.
Yeah, it makes it look professional too.
Yeah,
as well.
So, and with Updated, I know in short term, I think it needs rebranding, a new look, and a look that I'm able to stick with. And I've done that for MC Cashe. I've got this channel. I've got that kind of stuff, but I haven't really touched it. Number one, because it's hard to put on something when you don't have like content coming in from other people. Elio's got his own thing going. Harvey's been putting out stuff. You've been working on stuff. But I feel like to keep it going, I need more people, and to get more people, I need more money. And I could do that.
It's a business.
Yeah, it's a business.
It's a business. That shit happens. You feel me? I feel you though. I definitely feel you. Like that's the right mindset to have though. It's like, you know what I mean? For that to happen, for this to keep going, you gotta have the money to back it up. But it's not like you're not in the right place with what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're doing fine. You're doing what you're doing. You're doing what you can, and that's hey, that's good, bro. Because like people like me, bro, like I feel like without you helping me, like studio time and all that stuff, I wouldn't never have any tracks up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like if that was your main focus, you could definitely kill it. I think you could. I don't think you really need me. I'm glad you're on UpData, but the skill you have is so above so many right now.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's not like you're one of them SoundCloud rappers that just like that would blow up overnight, but as long as you keep building what you're doing, it might be a slow build, but it has longevity.
Right.
So, and my brother even said when he heard you, he was like, you know, that guy is good. I like him. And I think it was Nah Mean when that came out. He was like, who it like, because he when I talk about y'all, he has trouble going like, who's YV, who's Yonker.
Right.
So he was like, who is that? I'm like, Yonker. He's like, that guy's good. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Especially because like one of your first singles were him and YV and you together.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
that'll wash off eventually with everyone in my camp. But the thing is that like that your style and all that, I feel like it's whatever you want to do. Just hit me up, call me, tell me what you want, and I'm down to give it to you because I know you're gonna come and get it done in a quality that's not going to be trash.
Right.
Because you got those hit or miss people too that'll come in, lay it, and kill it, come back the next day and be like, oh, okay, let me get that.
Right.
And that's what makes you like a lot of underground people don't feel this way about themselves, but if you have that quality, it makes you a professional, even though you haven't made it big. Like Leo, he's a professional. I like to consider myself a professional. I see you as a professional.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, and as far as UpData going that way, if I get more people going, you know, that way, then I can like justify me spending more time on UpData.
Yeah.
But as of now, it's just me posting a single a month on my UpData page too.
Yeah,
so it's like
we growing, man. We growing. We getting there. We gonna be there for sure, man.
Check out my single on my page and then check out again on UpData.
Check it out.
No, but I really want to start getting into merch as well.
Yeah.
And because there's everybody knows there's more profit in that. So
definitely. Hell yeah. I got a couple of merch ideas my damn self.
I'll buy it. Is it ready? I'll buy it right now.
Soon, man. Soon as I can get this cash flow going. It's got so many ideas, man. So many.
Oh, do you got any good music video ideas? You don't have to say them. I don't want you to blow it, but
really, I just think I don't know, like just the thought of how I'm trying to say this. Okay, like put it for instance, like we was talking about, like superheroes and all this type of stuff. If I can make myself like my persona, you know what I'm saying, like a vigilante, just not putting myself out there like physically, like you know, seeing myself like how we are right now on screen, but just animated. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if I could just create that as an image for myself, just like an animated kid, animated person, whatever. I feel like that's good, bro. I feel like that's a way for me to go. For me to just try to
I like that.
You know
yeah.
so all my videos will be animated, anime look like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah. And that would be like a branding thing where you could put like your little like avatar at the bottom of your albums and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's my whole thing. So a lot of animation work. So, you know, probably try to keep in touch with some animators who know how to, like some great animators who know how to do, you know, motion effects and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Get that out there to them, see what they can do.
Yeah. That's dope, bro. Well, unless you got something else, you got something to promote?
As far as what, like, just like ideas, or what you mean, like?
No, I mean like for yourself. Before we wrap up, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I just want to tell everybody to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter at Yonker Kid, man. Follow me on Yonker Kid, or on Instagram you can follow me at Yonker Edits. That's EDITZ. And yeah, bro. Any you can find me anywhere, bro. Twitter, Twitch, Snapchat, all that Yonker Kid. Just type it in. I'm the one and only. So
Yeah, go see him right now, or I'll be under your bed
with the strap.
with a strap.
With the strap ready. Be under your bed. So make sure you follow me on everything. Cashe gonna be under your bed with the strap.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, and this was a really good. I don't know how long we were on there, like an hour.
It doesn't even feel like it. Man, this is loud though. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's good, man. Well, I'll see you in a couple weeks or so. We're gonna do some more music, bro.
Definitely more music, bro. I need to get these singles out. You know what I mean? I'm ready to do some singles and just boom, boom, boom every month, like you saying. Just get some things out.
That's a bet.